All right. Welcome to another exciting episode. Three people in the waiting room. Let's get them in. Bob,
oh, you don't need all the bottles.
Wait, let me just.
Yeah. So, hi, you guys. Welcome to another exciting Feel It Real Fun Club show on the 20th of March, 2026.
Yeah,
Yes.
You're running the show, darling.
No, I just suddenly realized I didn't do the rhyming bit. But anyway, hi, you guys. Glad to see you here.
You can still talk and stuff if you want to.
But that's when it cuts in and out.
Got my coffee in my notebook, Southern Cross fading into dawn. Click the link, there they are again, streaming from so far beyond.
It's 2020 laughing, victorious smile on the screen. Talking about a man from decades back and how to live your favorite dream.
Decades back.
We're feeling it real. Turning those stories into brand. To the lives we choose with so much fun. We came in the fun club. We change your world from inside out. Yeah, we're feeling it real. Trading worry for faith. Now down.
They say don't chase it out in the distance.
It only takes 4 minutes to set it up.
See it done like it's already happened. Hold it gentle in your hands.
From the lounge room to the outback, from the city to the quiet coast,
we share wins like
You're
late
good.
night secrets.
raise a glass to what we want more. We're feeling it real. Turning old stories into brand new.
All right, there we go. I don't know what that is.
Change your world from inside out. Yeah, we're feeling it.
Should you click join us live? Let's take the Zoom for that. Replace.
Close your eyes, hear Victoria laugh. Oh, yeah. Hear him say, give that wish a rest.
Sooner or later.
Turn the volume down on the
It's like every week.
You want someone to Mo, hello.
From the first moment in the morning
to the dream that took years to
All
arrive.
right, admit.
we remember who we
Admit.
really are, and the whole damn world comes alive. We're feeling it real.
Look at all these cool kids showing up. So, welcome to another exciting episode. Chat. All right, so you got that chat. I got this chat. We got that. You got your thing going on. That's great. All right. Set up professional audio. Can they give us more options to do? All right, like there's only 24 to do when you start. All right. Welcome to another exciting
You
episode.
should do the low down volume.
Yeah, do
So it's
four
like a
more
fade out.
things. All right, I'll do 4 more things.
Okay,
Welcome
cool.
to another exciting episode of the Feel It Real Fun Show Club.
Mm.
Right, my name is Mr. And that's
Yeah, I'm. Hi.
now watch this.
Yeah.
You see, this mouse is now connected to your computer, and we don't know why. Right, so that's why sometimes I just sit shit off at the side,
Yeah.
and I want nothing to do with it.
Okay.
All right. So, Victoria.
Hello from Canada to CJ. I think it says you're in YouTube, and if you'd like to, you can actually jump into the Zoom if you wanted. If you went to hit the recorded, no, the other one.
Just go to Feel It
Join us
Real.
live.
Yeah, you got to go to feelitrealfun.com.
.com, and the middle button. Join us.
And you can join us in Zoom if
and
you
you'll
want.
Be here.
Just like
See how you
everyone
go.
else. All right.
All right.
Now, so who will see? I don't want to see a meeting summary. I want to be able to see the waiting room.
You want to see and the chat.
All right. Well, we got the chat.
Right.
All right. So let's assume there's no one in the waiting room.
Okay.
Just for fun. Okay. So Victoria, welcome. We got a Neville Goddard quote, all that good shit.
Yeah.
And
Cool.
so
the
on.
Quote is right down. Oh no, today's never got a quote.
Today, the show is called Mel Robbins Manifesting for a reason.
Mel Robbins Manifesting.
For a reason.
For a reason.
Yes.
And today's never got a quote is from Seed Time and Harvest.
All right.
His lecture. Cool. And Neville said, the form of the fourth is like the Son of God, human imagination, the actor.
That's right.
This fourth mighty one performs within himself in imagination the predetermined action which implies the fulfillment of the wish. This function does not visualize or observe the action. This function actually enacts the drama and does it over and over again until it takes on the tones of reality.
In other words, feels natural. This is going to answer a few questions today.
Within the dramatized vision of fulfilled desire, the theme remains a mere theme and sleeps forever in the vast chambers of unborn themes.
All right. So Victoria.
Okay.
Right. That's from the Four Mighty Ones. We did a really special, cool little thing. We're going to make a special offer on that next week.
Cool.
But you might as well hold on to that because we're going to keep going.
With the last sentence?
No, we're going to go on with the first question.
Oh, right. Because you didn't let me finish the last sentence
Yes.
of the quote. But that's fine.
That's right.
Okay. So now we'll jump into the questions. And the first one is from Thomas via email.
That's right.
Since your last imagining helped me.
That's right.
Okay. And Thomas says, could you do me one more favor? I really want to be financially independent. Being dependent on others makes me feel like I have no freedom at all. I just wish I could buy some new clothes, shoes, and a pair of prescription glasses for myself.
Cool. Thomas, this is really cool. Ready? You're dependent on me.
Yes.
Right.
So last time.
So here's what's really, really cool. Take the lessons, right? The free ones, the Manifesting Mastery Deluxe lessons, if you decide to join us there. But you got to run with them because you get what you're asking here. Hey, Ralph's here. How cool is this? So we know that works. So yeah, I imagine for you something happened. That's cool. And hey, will you help me imagine being independent? Cool. This is where you get to play. And so I need you to apply the free lessons, the thousands of hours, join us in Manifesting Mastery Deluxe, whatever you want to do. But this is all about you discovering the dance of you. You're asking to be independent with money and stuff. I'm inviting you to be independent within you. So you'll get that by exploring. Stick around. We're going to do some really cool things. You're going to find out why we call today's show Mel Robbins Manifesting, and so on and so forth. So you gave us
who is Mel Robbins? He's not someone famous, is he? That's
no, she. Yes.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Two people, not one, but two have compared my writing to Mel Robbins, which I find interesting. And then in today's email, I get something that I'll be reading about later. So
cool. Okay.
All right.
So that's good for
She was a frustrated attorney. Could you imagine being I don't know if she was middle-aged or not, but let's make it up. Middle-aged, frustrated attorney, right? Blah, blah, blah.
Sounds like a TV show.
Yeah, doesn't it all, right?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So.
Cool. Thank you, Thomas, for your question. The next question is from Linda on Facebook. Making more money versus getting new jobs.
This is our awesome Linda. Yo, Linda.
Oh, Linda. Yeah, she often turns up.
Here, there, everywhere. Yeah, she's here. She's there. She's absolutely everywhere, Linda.
Okay. And Linda asks, hi, Mr. 20. I didn't know getting a new job. How do I separate making more money and getting a new job? I feel like I'm mixing into one wish. Thank you. Very cool for noticing that, I reckon.
Very, very cool.
Yeah.
It's sort of like one of those things where in NLP, they use a term called complex equivalence, right? Which is basically like, we're just going to gum a whole bunch of shit together, right? How can I have energy? Well, when I drink coffee, I have energy. So how do I manifest coffee?
Yeah, right.
Right. Now, you might like coffee, I like coffee.
Yes.
And I joke about like I with the amount of coffee that I consume a day.
Yep.
But I don't need the coffee to be this way. Just if I go shopping, I'm this way. Ooh, stimulation. Right? So you really get to notice. If you enjoy working a job and enjoy what implies you got a great job that you love working. Yeah. In business, I tell you all my secret business formula. Worked with a mentor years ago on this. I imagine clients who love what I do, who pay what I ask, and who refer others who do the same. So in other words, I'm not making it directly about the money. But if I have clients who love what I do, pay what I ask, refer others who do the same, life is good. And you've done that, right? So this is what's really, really cool. What's my experience of I do what I love, right? And I have clients who love what I love, pay what I ask, and refer others who do the same, right? And so you can just have some fun with this. What's it like to separate some things, right? For me, it's almost like the way Victoria eats food, right? I just make a mountain of meat or have a pile of pork, sometimes both, on one plate, and it's huge, right? Me and Bruce, Emmett eats anything, but me and Bruce, we tend to eat the same thing all the time. It's a lot of fun. Victoria has stuff in places on plates, right? And so you can have fun just eating a mountain of meat, or you could have some steak, some bacon, some eggs, some fun. Separate them out, glue them together, have some fun with it all, and just notice what begins to feel natural for you. So let's begin there. I promise we'll keep going with this, Linda, but I think it's really, really good. And like Victoria said, you're noticing these may be separate desires for you. And what's nice when you make them just right when you notice that, it's there's a lot of liberation in there. And remarkable, we call it taffy. I like pulling things apart, stretching things to see what shows up, because a lot of stuff shows up whenever you stretch some stuff.
It almost feels a bit like because she noticed that how it's like a vine that starts going a bit rampant. It's like it's clawing other things in. Do you know what I mean? When they're actually, like, you realize they're not they're separate wishes. So and then we're taught, of course, to prune the vine, cut it down, and start again.
Prune that vine, baby.
Cool. Excellent. All right, Linda, you're not here on
Zuli's here.
Oh, you are. Oh, yeah, you just missed it.
Oh, Linda. No, Linda. Come over into the Zoom room. You'll miss it even more. But you can watch it on the refund.
Yeah, on the refund.
Can you refund it now?
Well,
I don't know. I can barely do the show.
No, wait for my official edits.
True. Yeah, wait till Victoria does the officials.
At least then.
She really does great things. Good morning, Zuli. Welcome to the show, too.
Right. Okay. So that was Linda.
Thank you.
Oh wow. Cool.
Good one, Zuli. Right. The next question's from Fred via email.
I'm too sexy.
Natural or genuine? Question mark. And Fred asks, hello, Mr. 2020.
Yo, Fred.
Does my assumption have to be natural or genuine in order for my assumption to appear in my world? Thanks.
You know what's great, Fred? So I love that song. It's by Fred Said Fred. Right? Yeah, y'all can sing it at home. Y'all, I'm too sexy for my head.
Yes.
So what's really cool is I don't know which question you're asking, right? So I don't know if you're saying should it be natural or genuine, right? Or natural or genuine, right? So it could be. Does it need to be natural, Mr. 20, or genuine?
Like one of them,
or is it both?
It just neither?
Or neither, right? So this is just good fun. So as you can imagine, Fred, I'm just going to have some good fun. Ready? And so Neville says we don't make them, we don't visualize, right? We enact. Yes. We enact a drama.
The fourth mighty one.
Now here's the interesting thing, right? A lot of people, when they enact a drama, they experience what appears to be a movie. A lot of people, when they experience a movie, they experience something that fades. And so people have to keep repeating the movie again and again and again. And then they buy into repeatedly impress upon the subconscious to the point where the goddamn thing dies. And, it's sort of like a bad first date. If I can impress her enough, I might get somewhere. Right. Versus like we're just natural together. Sometimes. Usually.
Genuine sometimes.
Yeah, genuine sometimes together too, right? And to me, this is pretty darn cool because your desire is, let's just say it's like your spouse. All right, some people say, well, the key to manifesting is to stop wanting. Say, right. So if I don't want her anymore, we'll be married. Right? Yeah, it's one of these things. What if it became about acceptance? To the point where it's natural for me to have a weird ass sense of humor and to teach. And years ago, when we started this project, and I told Victoria, and I said, I can't be Wayne Dyer, right? I've got too much hair, and I swear a lot, right? And so Wayne didn't have much hair, and he didn't swear. I swear like a sailor, and so for me to be natural in what I do, I'd experience, okay, what's it like being a happy, loving teacher who swears like a sailor and who attracts people who loves what he does, pays what he asks, and refers others who do the same. So this whole thing of natural or genuine, I wouldn't feel natural being Wayne. Wayne was Wayne, lovely guy, but I'm not Wayne. So when your desire, think of it this way, and I'll have to put this up in one of those Never Got Her groups. Because I put up a comment of when we studied the 12 disciples in Remarkable, one of the things that showed up was Matthew. The disciple of Matthew reveals that your desires are gifts from God. How do you make a gift yours? You don't work for it. You open it up and you play with it. Like when cousin Billy and I got the G.I. Joe submarines. The first thing we did, we both went, we don't have any G.I. Joes. Well, our parents snuck them in. We didn't know. The second thing we did was we ran for grandma's bathtub, right? Fill the damn thing up with the water and see if Joe dies, right? It was good fun. But we made the gifts ours by playing with them. And it's just like Neville's getting out of the army technique. People say, he made a movie of his apartment. Nah, Neville withdrew his senses from the barracks. And then he started exploring his apartment. He enacted a drama. He started touching things and like Victoria probably moving shit around like half an inch here and stuff like that.
Yes.
And so Neville did his version of that, right? If Victoria was imagining, if she was stuck overseas and had to imagine herself home, she'd probably just be imagining moving my shit around like.
Yeah. Cleaning the oven while I cook.
Yeah. She washes her hair while she dries her hair, that kind of thing. Yeah, cleaning the oven while you cook. Yeah, that's you. But that's how it would feel natural for her. So it's got to feel natural. It's got to be a genuine desire. And here's my spin on genuine. Ready? This showed up on another post someplace else. Well, if it's true, if we can really do nothing, I mean, everything with the law of assumption, I mean, attraction, I mean, addiction, right? So shouldn't we be able to have it rain diamonds from the sky? And my question is that a genuine desire? Or is that hypothetical bullshit?
Yeah.
My genuine desire is to hang with her. Now, if I go, right, to hang with her, wouldn't it be cool if I had billions of dollars of diamonds raining from the sky? Yeah, could you imagine? You know what would happen if we had billions of dollars of diamonds raining from the sky?
You'd be killed.
No. She'd be pissed because we'd have to clean them all up before she uses the mower.
Oh, I just thought billions of diamonds would be way a lot.
It would, but you'd still be all worked up about I can't use the mower. So enjoy the confusion from that. Ralph, I see you're still here. How cool is that?
Good
So
one, Ralph.
I'm not sure if I know you yet, Ralph, but welcome and hi and so on. And the kids are here. Who else is here?
The Sunshine Fee. Hello from the Netherlands.
The Netherlands.
Yes, the Netherlands.
I wonder who that is. All right. I wonder if Mo's here and there, but no, Mo's not in the Netherlands.
Oh,
Mo's in Ireland.
Just left. Who left?
Oh no, it wasn't Ralph.
Oh, Coral.
Coral left. Bye, okay. Coral. Come back soon. Y'all come back soon. Now you hear.
Yeah. Okay, so that was for Fred.
Fred.
Yeah. Thanks very much for your question, Fred.
God damn. Anyway.
Yes. Okay. The next question is from, oh, yeah, that, oh, no, I thought that said wrong for a second. The next question is from How to Helen.
How to Helen.
And how did you?
Bum,
Dot,
bum,
dot, dot.
bum.
And Helen asks, I've got the utmost respect for you and what you have accomplished.
That's good.
How did you make your goal of walking without a hip replacement happen? Can you put it into 3 simple steps?
I can put it into 90 days. I tell you what, we live in a world now where everybody wants one TikTok or a chat GPT to give you the 3 simple steps too. And I get it. There's not much to this. However, it's so worth exploring. Right. So here's my challenge. If it's worth right now $200 total to do whatever you want to do, join us in Manifesting Mastery Deluxe.com.
Yes.
.com. And here's why. 90 little days of subtly changing your experience, of learning how to understand who you are and how this works differently. It's so much more effective than me telling you, right? I assumed the identity of Kung Fu King. I was thoroughly disgusted with where I was going. I was making great progress, but at the same time, my long-term prognosis was 2 hip replacements. One was stabby, the other was clunky. Now I can do shuffle dancing on the staircases. Look up shuffle dancing girls. They're fun. Victoria will dun, 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 dun. I'll come in and she'll be jamming to that shit. That's all right. And I'm teaching Kung Fu. Right? Now this is cool to me because 2.5 years ago, I needed a walking stick and painkillers. And getting out of the pool to go to the change room took me 15, 20 minutes. Some days it was a little quicker. But putting weight back on my frame, painful. All right. I don't have that now. I do get stiff if I sit long enough, but you'll even notice if you watch the show videos for the past 2 years, right? Notice how I'm sitting. Notice how little I fidget. Compare that to 3-4 years ago, right? Now, here's the thing. Some people go, well, it just takes time. Time heals all wounds. Well, no. See, when people start blaming things like time heals all wounds, just takes time. I don't want to wait 2 years. You say, oh, you don't have to. But here's the other thing. When people start blaming time, they start blaming age. Just getting older. Some stuff gets stiffer, right? What you want to have be soft gets stiff. What you want to have stiff gets soft. Something like that. But what's the one cause? I invite you to explore it with us. Instead of settling for 3 steps, 90 days, just for fun. You just go there, read all the stuff. You'll see we got a live group call every 90 days or so. We've got a private Facebook group where you'll never see special person posts because they're just all fucking nutters. And short answer, I became the Kung Fu King. And I've shared this on a bunch of these little free shows. But how could I do that is the question. I got thoroughly disgusted with where I was at and where I was going. And I moved into an identity that has absolutely no room for hip replacements, therapy, so on and so forth. I did this with PTSD, scoliosis, some other things. But yeah, the problem is people are going to say, just move, just imagine, just give the 7-year-old the keys to the Corvette and tell her to drive to grandma's house. Right? Learning, exploring this stuff is so worth it. So if what you want to accomplish is cool, if you respect what we do, just join us. Right? You can make shit up on your own, or you can join in the shit we make up. And what we make up is fun. So, all right.
That's for How to Helen.
How to Helen.
Thanks for your question, How to Helen.
There's people in there.
Hi, Steve DeVito.
Yo, Steve.
Hiya. You're at you're at feelitrealfun.com on YouTube. And C. James McVoy. Can you put the Zoom link in?
Go and type in howtofeelitreal.com. I'm sorry, feelitrealfun.com.
Yeah, go to feelitreal.
Yeah, just type it.
Oh, well, that's where they are.
Yeah, but if you type it in that chat, they'll get it.
But they're on feelitrealfun.com. They're in YouTube.
No, if they go to feelitrealfun.com, there's 2 links.
Okay, so here, Feel it. Feel.
Misspelled.
I'm coming. It won't be a sec, you guys.
Good Lord. What a show, right?
Feel.
Can you tell that we're not
bomb.
anally structured like a lot of people,
Yes.
right? We just talk shit.
So,
Beauty. You did it.
see, James.
Don't know. Come on back.
Well, it sounds a bit like,
Yeah, it could be your friend.
yes.
Yeah, she's got a friend.
Anyway.
Ready? If it's her friend, that'll be my strawberry bit.
Yeah. Go there. I've just typed it in. Then I don't remember which one it is. So it's
It's join the live show.
join the live.
Yeah,
but I don't
exactly.
think it was said that. But anyway,
Oh, they'll
you'll
figure
find
out.
it.
Yeah.
Keep hitting buttons until you
Yeah,
find the
keep
right
hitting
one.
buttons. Be like my buddy Diamond Dale. Just hit
That's what we
buttons until
do.
something happens.
Yeah. Cool. All right. So that was for how to Helen.
How to
Thank
Helen.
you very much for your question, Helen.
Mm.
The next question's from Rabia via email. Dreads and deadlines.
Now, what's cool is she got this to us at 10:03 last week. The show starts at 10 here, right?
Okay.
So this is there's always irony in my life. God, it's just fun. You cannot imagine. Like you remarkable kids, you saw the flower photo last night in the chat. And then my recording. Swear to God, I can't make this shit up.
Yeah. Okay. And Robbie asks, how do we shift the reality when it's happening now and the change is expected in the next 10 minutes to occur? Health work. Oh. Excuse me.
Oh, good God. Right.
Gosh.
Cool.
Yes.
What's the reality? Consciousness is the only reality. Everything, we do not live in a world of illusion. We live in a world that's an echo. It's you plop a pebble in the pond and things ripple out, right? I got an article I'm working on. It will not fly on Facebook. And here's the thing, ready? Is how you're imagining, would it work if somebody puts a gun to your head? Right? By the way, guess who's walked into that situation more than once? Me. Right? Yeah, when somebody puts a gun to your head, right? You don't have time to hold on, let me get into sats. Let me fire up a brainwave recording. Let me chant a whole bunch. Let me find the perfect affirmation. Tap to your crap. You've got a choice.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he's here.
Who's here?
Oh, you'll see. Christopher Nelson, welcome to the
Oh,
show.
Chris Nelson.
so otherwise known as Christopher Nelson.
Yes.
Welcome to the show. So will what you're doing work under those circumstances? Yeah. In other words, Neville Goddard teaches revision, and I'm in a discussion right now on the online where they're like, oh, revision, right? And they're all worked up about it, right? I hear various people say various things, which I find fascinating. But Neville Goddard, when he taught revision and how we teach revision, and we made a great little recording pack on this, ask me if you want details on that. Most people make 3 mistakes with revision. Number 1, right? They use it as a fix-it tool. Let me find something bad to turn into something good, which means they got to find something bad to turn into something good, which means they got to find something bad. And after a while, you don't want to do that anymore because you're in a good mood and go, all right, what should I do? Well, let me find something bad. All right?
Right.
Let me find a way to argue with her. Right? That's what people are doing, which is dumb. About 10% of my revision is bad into good. 90% of it's good into great. In other words, something went good. Right? I had a good time shopping today. So by the time I'm walking out the door, I'm imagining it was great time shopping, and this is what happens, right? Instead of like bad into good, it's good into good into good, right? Good.
Yes.
So the second thing people do is they wait. They go, all right, I'll wait to do it later. Neville Goddard says, why not do as my friend does? Revise the conversation as you hear it. So when people are talking shit to me, right, or something's going down, right, I'm not seeing consequences. I'm seeing what I choose instead. So I'm seeing with sacred sight. We wrote a book on that. The third thing is you can do that to your shit on the inside, right? When the itty bitty shitty committee shows up, right? Let's just imagine we all have one, right? I got one, and I can sit there and listen to it and get hypnotized by the echoes in the darkness. right? Or I can, I can, you know what? I'll revise what I just heard. I'm not listening to that anymore. That does not honor my wishes or dignify the Lord. Get there's attitude in there. Revision is all about discovering attitude and altitude. So, dreads and deadlines. I'm assuming that we missed the deadline, right? Yeah.
10:03.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this is where we play. Really play with revision the way we teach it. The book we wrote was pretty cool. If you go to mr2020.com/books, it's Seeing with Sacred Sight. It is not like anything else you've ever read. I can promise you that. So we'll just toss that out for fun. And it's like under $20 any place in the world, shipping included. Right. So people go, oh, I don't say, all right, I'm eating shipping. Right. Just for you. I make like $2 a book. Right. So if y'all can't click some buttons and read a book. So
right. I'm just going to go and get a tissue. Right, you keep.
Oh, she's going to get a tissue.
Yeah.
All right. So let us talk about the science of miracles. And we always talk about subtraction. So cool. Waiting for Victoria. Here she comes. She's doing the old. She didn't want to blow her nose on camera. So anyway, I shouldn't be saying that on camera.
No, exactly.
Exactly. On camera.
Okay.
Right. So Victoria.
Yes.
We've got one last question.
We do.
All right.
Okay.
And if anybody here, let's look at that. That moved around. How do I get the book? Great question. mr2020.com/books.
Who asked that? Zuli.
Zuli.
Okay.
Bum.
There's some goody books there. Yeah, go and have a look.
Got a couple more in the works. Just gotta finish formatting some stuff. So, all right.
Okay. And so we're up to the last question. Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. So
then we're going to talk about Mel Robbins too.
Oh yes. Okay.
Oh, Chris Nelson, you are a rock star.
Oh, good on you, really Chris.
Turn on your camera real quick. Say hi. You don't got to say nothing. You can if you want to, but show us your lovely face. Anybody, everyone who left. There he is. All right.
Oh yeah.
Look at you. You're beautiful, pal. We got to chat again soon. So all right.
It'd be great. Lovely to see you both.
All right. Love you, Chris.
Okay. And the last question today is from Remarkable Lisa and LaRock. Elegant unfoldment. And Lisa asks, I often reflect on this beautiful passage from
Roque. It could be Roque.
Yeah.
You got to remember, I'm from redneck country. We can mispronounce everything. Right. I was telling Madrid this morning. Madrid's the chicken guy. And I was telling Madrid, oh, Ralph left. He must have got bored. I was telling Madrid, right? Because I always yell, like, chicken man, leave me 2 thrusters. Leave the skin on the thrusters, no bones, right? And so then I tell him, I says, look, I'm going to the U.S. on the 5th of the 5th, right? And I had to schedule it that way because I got my days and months Lizdexic. So I had to go on the 5th of the 5th, right? Otherwise I'd be going on the 4th of the 4th or the 6th of the 6th.
Yeah.
That could have been interesting. But so I told him, I says, I got to go to America. And when I get there, I'll be talking like, what I'll have to do is talk like an Aussie/Brit, right? Because around here, I just talk like I'm from Kentucky all the time. And so when I go over there, I'll have to talk like they do here, which will be good fun. So
what talk like they do here?
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Good day, mate.
Right.
Absolutely. We'll have to welcome you to the croft.
That's not here.
No, that's not here. We'll just see how many weird ones I can pull out.
In fact, is Mo from England? Oh, right.
No, Mo is under a cover in Ireland.
Well, it's very like the croft.
It's very like the croft.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Mo probably lives on the croft.
In the croft, yes. Right. So back to Remarkable Lisa's question, elegant unfoldment. And I often reflect on this beautiful passage from
I'm no good at this.
Have patience with everything. Excuse me. Have patience with everything unresolved in your heart, and to try to love the questions themselves as if they were locked rooms or books written in a very foreign language. Don't search for the answers which could not be given to you now, because you would not be able to live them. And the point is to live everything. Live the questions now. Perhaps then, someday far in the future, you will gradually, without even noticing it, live your way into the answer. Nice. There are times when a seeming choice must be made, and made immediately. Frequently offered are several diverse and sometimes opposing options. We can be tempted to make decisions too early in the conversation. When I don't feel a firm yes, I allow all possibilities to play among themselves. And as they do, I am danced, sometimes distressed, and ultimately destined for an elegant unfoldment. Sorry,
no, this is good.
In this slurry of selection, refusing to choose too early, unhurried, no rushing, the choice has already been made. Surprisingly, it's not A, B, or C. While living with the question, my identity evolved to contain all the options, and a single path appears. Everything settles. A natural and elegant solution arrived in perfect timing. Please comment. Go for it, babe.
What is the purpose of a question? As far as I can tell, the purpose of a question is to invite us to a quest. And what people do, what's the purpose of a prompt? If I prompt an AI, I tend to get some data back. So that depending upon the quality of my prompt, and that I'll get some data back.
It's funny because also a prompt, if you prompt someone, that they might give you questions back, like what do you
Nicely done.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
So it's like this play, like what Lisa's
a
talking about.
well-developed agent, or let's just say a well-developed GPT, will ask you questions, not just spit things at you. So what I invite everyone to notice is who's questing. So welcome to the show, James. If we explore who's questing, Neville Goddard says the free will of the illusion to do. The illusion to, we can't choose what to do. What we can choose is who we are. Choosing who we are is pretty damn cool. So I get to notice a question pops up. In other words, a quest is offered. And a happy, loving teacher will do something differently than a happy, loving husband or a happy, loving puppy dad. Three of my main identities. They don't have to be sequential. They can all show up at the same time. But it's a really marvelous thing to notice when there's an option, when there's multiple options, you're being beckoned to a quest. How do I answer this? This is pretty cool to me. How do I answer this? In other words, what do I say? I don't know, but I get to discover, can I answer this from the state of happy, loving teacher? Since I'm so big on teaching identity, I'll mention the other identities just for fun. But if I try to figure out, what am I going to do? I'm up at 5 a.m. My first 3 hours, I do tons and tons of stuff. I'm very prolific, and you commented about this in the Remarkable chat, Lisa. You can't keep up with me, and I don't want anyone to. I want people to be bathed by what I offer so that you can change your life with it, so you can shower off the shit. But I really get we're in a question and answer society. What's the answer to my question? What's the answer to this problem? And I just invite people to notice there's a beckoning going on. There's always a beckoning going on. There's always a beckoning going on. So when we ran into our crisis with Bruce, and he's got a limp, and I think it's the joint, turns out that it's something different. And we go to the vets and we talk about things with the vet. And she talks about at some point you may have to make a decision. Yeah, I've made a decision. My deciding every day is how can I give to my dog? How can I let my dog give to me?
I enjoy my day with him?
How can I enjoy my
him.
day with him?
Yeah.
If there comes a point where we have to do something, we'll do something. That may be in 2 months or 2 years. Nobody knows. But we sure as shit as humans try to prepare for stuff like that, plan for stuff like that. So the deciding is done on a continuous basis. Happy loving puppy dad. Hey, Bruce, you want to go shopping? Sure do, Dad. And in the car he goes.
Yeah.
We really get to notice if Neville Goddard was right, if your desires are divine in origin, and if they're gifts, my desire to be a happy, loving puppy dad is how I give to him and how he gives to me. My desire to be a happy, loving husband is how I give to her and how she gives to me. My desire to be a happy, loving teacher, same thing. And so y'all just being here gives to me. Y'all buying shit gives to me. Y'all telling people that you like what we do or hate what we do gives to me. Okay, because not everyone likes what we do, and I'm fine with that. But if we step back and realize what, and again, I'm going to assume Neville was right because it works for me. There is no free will to do. There's only free will to choose. What's the idea that I inhabit? I inhabit happy, loving husband, happy, loving teacher, happy, loving puppy dad, and they all do something. And my day is so much easier compared to when I tried to micromanage everything. When we try to micromanage, we deny miracles.
Yeah.
So we've started exploring what we do here is the science of miracles. So there's the law of attraction. Ready? Which is a law about what? Attraction. And people all the time will go, yeah, well, this attracts something, that attracts something. Affirmations attract. Yeah. Okay, I get it. Right? That's never ending. Neville taught something a little more specific and lovely, in my opinion. The law of assumption. What you assume to be true about you and your world grows there. Can't help it. So if I assume that all women's is gold diggers, I can't really do that. If I assume happy, loving husband, odds are I'm going to treat her pretty decent. If I assume happy, loving teacher, odds are I'm going to do something that I love with you guys, and so on. So it's the law of assumption. It really does let it be all about you. So you don't have to get all wrapped up in all kind of other stuff. However, I've noticed over the past 5 years or so, where we explore is the science behind it all, the science of miracles. And I really get this is an important distinction because there's a law of attraction, which a whole mind tends to manifest. Thoughts produce things, all that stuff, right? There's the law of assumption, which very simply means what do you assume to be true? That determines everything. Notice it's a lot simpler. But the science of miracles, that's what we just keep exploring here. In every show, in every program, in every remarkable chat, in manifestingmasterydeluxe.com crass commercial, there's a science behind this. And what I'm going to mention here is it's the science of subtraction. Everyone's teaching add in vision boards, add in stick. By the way, is anyone using vision boards anymore? I'm going to be sending out an email on this because 15 years ago, the big thing was vision boards.
Yeah.
Now the big thing is nervous system dysregulation, right? Tap to your crap. It's ridiculous to me because you're assuming I have to tap so I can take a crap, whatever. But the science of miracles is all about subtraction. You think the apostle Well, you think Saul, who became Paul, he was blind. And when the scales fell off his eyes, he could see. But you've never been broken, only blind. And a lot of us feel broken. We're trying to fix things. So we keep trying to find fixes. That's the law of attraction, from what I can tell. You keep adding things in, addiction. Law of assumption used to be pretty good, but it's just gone pear-shaped, in my opinion. But the third thing is Christopher Nelson. I use vision boards every second of every minute of every day. Love you, pal. Right. So, and I'll get to I got
Yeah,
it.
James has got a question, but yeah.
How to discern divine origin. This is good. When we really take the time, when we really take the time to just notice, who am I being? James, I want to make sure I get your exact question, and I can't get to it, but I think I saw. Yeah, how to discern divine origin. I noticed two things, and this is a great question. Is it loving? And yeah, in one of our, I think it was last year, we talked about what would love do. And as far as I can tell, the answer is always, I don't know. So we get to ask, am I being loving? Is this lovely? What I'm accepting is true. The truth about you is always loving and lovely. A desire always reveals love, from what I can tell. On the other hand, if it's divine in origin, my experience is God is honest love. And if I'm honest about my desires and how I want to give to you and how I love to be given to, and if I just explore life from there, life gets a lot simpler and speedy and simply lovely. I suspect that when I saw you on camera, that you're very aware of your body. If you feel contracting, pulling away, that's probably not divine. If an idea or if there's an opening up, again, where do they say, the dove descends from the clouds? All this stuff. If there's an opening up, I would consider that to be a great indicator of divine. Oh, wow. Going back to the four mighty ones. Neville talks about four mighty ones. We can't go deep into that today, but I'll say this. The first mighty one suggests a theme. Wouldn't it be cool? Wouldn't it be lovely to have a dog? Wouldn't it be lovely? Wouldn't it be cool to do what I love and make great money and be a blessing to the world? Wouldn't it be cool? It feels very different than, I just want to hit the lottery. I want all the bitches to leave me alone. Whatever. There's just that there's an opening, an intimacy, a directness. And I love your question, James. Reach out to me about this. I'd love to explore this a little bit.
Because in case anything's been said after that. No.
Cool.
Okay.
So that's what I got there. How'd I do so far? Got a little lost, but that's all right.
Yeah, no,
My
really
identity
good.
evolved to contain all the options.
Yeah. And what I also love about that, what Lisa's exploring is because often we think, well, A, B, or C, which one?
I got a good one for that.
And it's like that slurry that she talks about. If you condition it to only those, then you've only given 3 possibilities. But when it's like, let it, I don't know, just mix and I don't know, 6. Anything can come through.
There's what's called a double bind. Would you like your car in black or silver? I like pink, right? When do you want to eat meat or live longer?
Right? Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. Got it?
Yeah.
So here's a good one. I got a friend, right? She goes into the hospital. They say, you need a valve, right? And I say, listen, we can give you a valve that if you take this valve, you can do anything you want, but in 7 years, it's done, right? You're dead.
And no more.
And no more,
and
right?
no more valves. Yeah.
Or we can give you a mechanical valve. And if you get the mechanical valve, there's a lot of shit you can't do.
But it'll last forever. So
but it'll last forever,
it'll last
right?
as long as you.
Right. So it's like, all right. And she says, what would you do? And I said, look, I'm a big fan of purpose, right? If I can't play, if I don't have purpose, I am not going to do well. And I said, what do you reckon? And she chose option C. All right. In other words, I'm going to get the mechanical
valve, and I'm doing life my way.
And I'm doing life my way. And I go, right? Option C. There's always out of the blue, and I'll sort of end with this. What if the only option was to open up? Happy Loving Teacher has no idea what he's going to talk about. Here on a podcast, sometimes I got a rough couple ideas, right? But I just talk and share, and I think that's useful. Because I'm just feeling what shows up, and I share it. So out of the blue, I got an idea, right? So I read Dan Kennedy. Dan Kennedy says market research. I go, oh, fuck me, I hate market research, right? And so I decided, here's what I'll do. I'll make a little offer, $100, make you a custom recording, and I'll keep the rights to resell it. I'll anonymize it. So this is back when I was the weird obtuse NLP guru. So Mikey in Melbourne buys one. And I said, all right, we email back and forth 3 times. Yeah, I lived in Pennsylvania at the time. And send it to him. He likes it. Tells his friend Leanne. Leanne buys one. All right. Now, meanwhile, right, I'm getting $100 to do market research, because if they're willing to pay me money for something, I'm realizing that people will pay me money for something, for their specific problem, solution, whatever. Right. So I just make a bunch of these until this group of Forex traders says, hey, they all buy them and they fly me around the world. I meet her. Here we are. Now, here's the cool thing. Out of the blue, I had a crazy idea. Be lazy. Don't do market research. Charge people for shit and see if they'll pay for it. Right? That's my idea of market research. Right? Y'all keep showing up. That tells me there's people interested in what I do. So, like, if James shows up twice, I know, hey, James interested enough to show up twice. Cool. Zoli's been around for a couple of years. Gaza flew around the world with a broken leg to be here. Just had a chat with Mo beforehand. Summer and I do this. Christopher Nelson, he never cuts his hair or goes away. Right? He's just beautiful. Right? And so these tell me things. But out of the blue, I had an idea to make a product instead of doing market research. And that brought me here. How many things happen out of the blue? Yeah. I'm living from happy, loving teacher even back then, happy, loving husband even back then. Happy, loving teacher gets flown around the earth, meets her, and happy, loving puppy dad hangs out, and somebody brings their dog here. Says, look what I was given, a dog. And I was thinking, somebody give me a dog. And then he ended up giving me that dog. Yeah. Right? He couldn't keep it anymore. And since we were imagining 2, somebody else gave us a dog. Now we got 2. But these all happen out of the blue. The identity of happy, loving puppy dad had us be given 2 dogs. The state of happy, loving husband, her. To this day. To this moment, too. It keeps going. Yeah. And state of happy, loving teacher. It just opens up options. Yeah. So I don't got to ever pick. I just play. And here we are. So.
And actually, it's really relevant. Oh, I'll make that actually my strawberry bed. So, yeah, that's cool. Good one, babe. Now, I just want to clock. So, will I just say...
Yeah, say hi to people.
Yeah, so thank you, Lisa, so much for your question.
And nice. I'll close up with the whole Mel Robbins bit. All right. Good.
So let me just check over here because... So, Helena has got a little question. Oh, well, not a little question, sorry. Has got a question. How do I align myself with a belief I no longer wish to have?
Can you send me an email on that? That'd be great. I'll type in my email address for you can.
What, the 2020?
Yeah.
Also, reach out to.
Just type it in. Okay. Yeah. It'll take you 40 minutes to do that. Cool. Yeah, just email me there. Cool.
That's 20's email address. And Michael, Michaela,
Hey,
Adamy. Hey,
yo.
hey. Okay.
Hey,
Just
ho.
want to say hi, just
All
in
right.
case we missed anything there. Cool. So, yes, so you're going to now talk about Mel Robbins.
Yeah. So I tell you, let's do strawberry bits. I'll do Mel Robbins. We'll play the song. It'll be a good day. And I'll go to the pool.
So you want to do strawberry bits before Mel Robbins?
Yes.
Okay. So what we want to know is tell us what your hashtag strawberry bit is.
Hoo-ha.
And mine was, I was thinking like with the option, yes, because our quote from today was on like the Four Mighty Ones. And what I really liked was how it worked with that, with the options that Lisa was talking about. Because really we start with, it's just a thing. Just wouldn't it be cool if?
Yep.
And it's not saying if option A, B, or C. Do you know what I mean? It's just, and so that's where it's just like, wouldn't it be cool if? And
wouldn't it be cool if we had a lovely lunch?
Yeah.
Then we find out what it is.
Yeah. So I think that worked in really well as well with the options.
I love how. So watch this. That's your whole strawberry bit. I don't want to. I don't want to steal your
still goes on. We didn't do all the Four Mighty Ones here, but how it then goes on because the author, he only writes the final scene, which isn't like A, B, or C. It's we had an ace lunch.
Damn.
It was the best lunch I've had in so long. So it's not like A, B, or C. Are we having this, and it's then the director comes in, the actor just plays it out, and it's just like, yeah, it opens up that way.
Imagine you're going on a first date.
Yes.
And I say, hey, Victoria.
Yes.
Right? Like, I'd like to invite you on a first date. I'm going to go out for dinner on Friday. You want to come? I know it sounds a little freaky, but apparently it works for coffee, right? So I'm going to have a coffee. You want to join me, right? But for a real date, hey, yeah, you want to go out to dinner? I know a really good joint. I'll wait for you to come back.
Yes, you know a really good joint.
I know a really good joint. Now, odds are we're both not going to call the place and ask what the specials are before we go.
No.
But if we've imagined up having a great date, a great time, and a great meal, right? It doesn't take long. Suddenly you go there and what do they have? Wow, that special sounds really good. I wouldn't have ordered that. I would have never thought to have made up or something like that. Yeah. Right? So you get to choose something.
Yeah, oh my God. You used to hate options so much that you'd always just go number 7.
Item number 7. Right? Like... I'd walk into a restaurant and terrify everyone. Right? Everyone around me, they're talking shit. Yeah. Is there soy in that? And by the way, yes, there is. Oh, that's good. It doesn't matter. Is there gluten in that? Yes. Oh, that's good. I can eat gluten. It's like why the fuck do you ask 20 questions? Right? I go in and say, right, who's ready to order? Number 7. What's number 7? I once got curry powder. I went to this Indian restaurant, Southern Indian restaurant. I went like, right, I need item number 7, please. And the little man walks away, and the little man talks to another little man.
Yes.
Third little man comes out. Next thing, 3 little men come over, and they're like, "Do you know what item number 7 is?" I said, "Fuck, I don't know." And they read it to me. I'm like, "Oh my God, that sounds delicious." And they said, "It's curry powder." Like, all right, something's got to go with that. How about item 14? All right, a side dish of 21. Right, just it was fun, right? Meanwhile, Mel Robbins. So the idea for the show shows up. Right. And Lisa sends her things after the idea for the show shows up. And the other questions show up after the idea for the show shows up. I got an idea for the show. And so I get this email this morning and it says, if you're so it's titled The 5-Second Rule with Mel Robbins. If you're afraid to move beyond your first ownable idea, idea that owns you, right? You're missing a powerful opportunity, proving you're not a one-trick pony. I'm too sexy, right? Mel Robbins went from being a lawyer who struggled to get out of bed to a best-selling author, an award-winning podcast host, and a public speaker with more than 40 million followers. And I go, that's fun. And here's the thing. People get stuck on an idea, right? Here's one of my early ones. I'm a preemie. I was born 2 pounds 4 ounces. I'm an allergy kid. I'm a straight A student. I mean, I all these things that I was told that I accepted were true. I get a little older and I go, right. What if I had some choice here about the ideas that I consent to? In other words, I don't have any free will when it comes to the free will to do. Don't care about that. What I do have is free will to the ideas that I consent to being. And suddenly, all these cool little questions, right? Let me just do a quick recap. Remember, this is the whole Mel Robbins thing. Thomas, since your last imagining helped me, right? You got an idea, Thomas. I can help you. And you're asking me to help you not need help. You got it? I'm asking you to join us in Manifesting Mastery Deluxe because I bet you got an excuse not to join. Right? And you can own that idea or not. Second, Linda, making more money, getting a new job. You're entertaining two ideas there. That
Versus
thrills me.
Yeah.
Right? How many ideas can you entertain? I see these. Somehow I got pixeled on the damn Facebook for people that are picking shit. And so they go to these op shops and they pick shit and sell it. They buy it for $2, they sell it for 20. Right? I think it's a lot of work for $18, but they're having fun. Good on them. Right? They found something besides having a job. Right? Cool for them. How to Helen.
And Fred.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Fred's too sexy.
Natural or genuine?
Natural or genuine? Yeah, Fred. Right. I appreciate you having the idea to ask. Right. In other words, you got some hunger. You want to learn this stuff. And again, I can't remember if you're in Manifesting Mastery Deluxe or not. Join us if you're not. If you are, update me. How to Helen. Coolio. Right. I entertained an idea. Kung Fu King versus Gimp Stick Guy. I shared a photo on the Facebook this last week from 3 years ago. 3 years ago, they featured me in the Eltham Leisure Center something or another. It was good fun. And I thought I looked great. Good God, look at that photo for me from 3 years ago. Right? What a hoot. Right? Next one, Rabia. Yeah. Cool. I suspect you've had this pattern before and you expect to have it again.
Yeah.
Right? Again, there's an idea you can entertain here. And Lisa in the Rock. Your identity contains all the options. And it activates the quest that you get to go on. I so appreciate you all showing up and sharing and having some fun. And
let me just, before you're launching that, I just want to also say to Michaela, how to import it. You've got a question as well, and we've typed into
shoot it to my email. We'll put it in a podcast or put it on next week's show.
20's email address.
We've already run out of time. So
thanks,
gang. We're gonna play the song.
Oh, and thank you, Zuli, I think, for putting in your strawberry bit.
Oh, look at that.
On you.
And we got an option option C. That's right. So here we go. You can find this on our YouTube channel, right? It's a great little song, right? Victoria and I rented out a music studio and a guitar.
Got my coffee in my notebook. Southern Cross fading in.
She's my best friend.
Pick the link, there they are again, streaming from so far beyond.
It's a 2020 laughing, victorious smile on the screen. Talking about a man from decades back and how to live your favorite dream.
Come off camera. Give us a wave.
Yeah, that's it. Come off camera. Give us a wave. That'd be great fun.
I'll try to pick up.
Yeah, we should have told him to do that earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Here comes Chris Nelson.
Yay.
Here comes Zuli. Oh, wow. Look at you. It's been a while. Come on. Some of the less pretty folks, too. Love you, Gaz.
Oh, yeah, Gaz.
Oh, there they are. Look at them. Gaza needs to learn sign language so he can sign it to everyone. All right, will you do that for next week, Gaza?
Dream on.